Hi there, Last Start TV here, Alex Mack speaking. As you may have noticed, I'm wearing a hat. I still haven't got down to the hairdresser. This is a map of Costa Rica. I live in Costa Rica. I like this hat and my hair is shocking. Okay, welcome to the recap of the Bahrain Darts Masters. This was the first tournament in the World Series of Darts 2026 series. A tremendous tournament. 16 players. Usually the host nation, in this case Bahrain, fields as 8 players. So 8 are invited from the PDC. They're usually the 8 top ranking PDC players. And then the host country creates a field either through qualifying or invitation to fill out the 16-man field. Abdullah Saeed and Basim Mahmood are the best Bahrain players. They were actually at a tournament I was in Dubai. They are good throwers, but I don't think darts is maybe big enough Bahrain. I mean, it's a tiny little country. I don't know if you've ever seen it. It's a little island connected by a bridge next to Saudi. Tremendous tournament, eventually won by MVG. The first round was very, very interesting. Luke Littler averaged 106 against Paul Lim. Gerwin Price was playing well. MVG was playing Alexis Toilo, who, if you saw in the World Championship, is an extremely slow player, very, very deliberate. He's quite quick when he starts throwing, but he kind of stands on the oki and he looks about and sets himself. So he's a little hard. He's a little bit hard to watch. Stephen Bunting was there. He won 6-2 against Ryusei Azimoto. He was also in the World Championship. That little guy with this hair coming down. Luke Humphreys averaged nearly 103.5 against Abdullah Saeed. Unfortunately, didn't win a leg as a host, a home nation player. That was a little bit harsh. Lawrence Ilagan from the Philippines was also there. You'll know Lawrence, quite animated. He's all over the place. Gets very, very jazzed up. He's a good player. He actually averaged 88.5, which for a stage average for him is quite good. But he was playing Nathan Aspinall, who averaged 90, and he won 6-4. Guian Van Veen, World Championship finalist. Very, very good player. He averaged 90 or 91. He was playing Man Lok Lung from Hong Kong, who I think looks like a really good player. And I wonder if he could come over and do pretty well on the tour. He looks really, really good, confident, good scorer, knows exactly what he's doing, and can finish well. It didn't quite work out for him this time. He lost 6-2 to Guian Van Veen. And then Danny Noppert averaged 93 against Basim Mahmood, who averaged 75. Again, these Bahrain guys, 75, that's on average sort of where I am, have got a clue how to play the game, good players. But when you're playing these top guys, you're in front of a big stage. That doesn't really happen so much for these players from these nations that don't play so many darts. It's got to be very, very overwhelming. Fair play that they get on stage and create these fantastic darting memories against these world-class players. So they all get 1 point. The losers in the first round get 1 point. It's a point system, so you accrue points in the tournaments for the end of series finals that are in Amsterdam in September. You get 12 for a win, 8 for a final, 5 for a semi, and 3 for a quarter. So Luke Littler actually lost in the quarters. Gerwin Price, this is early doors in the season, and it does start quite soon after the World Championship, so they don't get loads of rest. But Gerwin Price looks really, really good this season. Luke Littler obviously is good. But Gerwin Price, by his own admission, has had, never call it a down year, he's a tremendous player, but there was a time, around the pandemic where he was really, really on top of things. So it seems like he's coming back. Stephen Bunting averaged 98 but lost 6-4, which in itself is just absolutely absolutely crazy. I would love to lose every match if I average 98 up to a point, obviously. Nathan Aspinall averaged 104.5. Luke Humphries losing with 100 average 6.3. That wasn't even the highest, nowhere near the highest average of the round. Guillain Van Veen won with 104 average, and Danny Noppert lost with 106. We're going to make a video about averages. You can say, how did he lose with an average of 106? It's actually very possible when you are obviously playing well, but your opponent is playing very, very well, and some sort of combination where you have a very, very good scoring leg, probably throwing second in the leg, and the person throwing first in the leg goes out in 12, goes out in 11. So you've had 3 scoring turns. So it's possible that you've hit 140 ton, and you've averaged whatever that is, 100 nearly 130 for that leg. You haven't won the leg, but that is your average, and this is why averages can be a little bit misleading from time to time. So they are all first to 6, best of 11. In the semis, it's first to 7. Gerwyn Price maybe didn't quite totally bring it. He lost to MVG 7-2. And then in the other one, Guillain Van Veen, possibly hoping for a rematch as soon as possible with Luke Littler. It didn't happen. Luke Littler lost in the quarters to Gerwyn Price. But he played Nathan Aspinall, who is always there. It's always going to be a close match with some clutch play. The Asp is a very, very, very clutch player. But losing 7-4 in that particular case. The final is first to 8, best of 15. MVG with another 100 average, I say another, high 90s, mid 90s, and then nearly 101, beating Guillain Van Veen, who averaged over 100. So high quality tournament. I think it's awesome that it is the best of the best of the PDC players who get invited to these things. It's not a ranking tournament, so they do get money. These points only go into the World Series of Darts table. They don't affect the PDC rankings at all, but it's just a little boost before the season really gets going in Feb to get the best players some travel under their belt, a little bit of a holiday. I think the families come and they have a nice time. And then they get to play against very, very good players. The first round gives a chance to certainly the East Asian players. There were 2 Japanese players, a Hong Kong player, and a Singapore player, the legend of the game, Paul Lim, plus a couple of local guys. So that's really cool as well. But once it gets to the quarterfinal and the semis, I mean that's a serious lineup. That's a top 8 lineup, and as a result, you're going to get these ultra high quality world class games. Alright, so the first World Series of Darts tournament is complete and in the books. MVG opens up his account with 12 points. Guillain Van Veen has 8, so they've already taken big steps to making the finals in Amsterdam in September. Alright, thanks very much. This is Last Start TV. Alex Mack speaking. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. Oh, I didn't touch it.